Welcome to 7 Tarot. To become an experienced navigator, you need to get lost once in a while. And before you know it, you don't need a map at all to show you the stars. Here, in these videos, we dive deep into remote viewing, a powerful ability to perceive events, people, and places beyond time and space. Using this intuitive practice, which can also be known as automatic drawing and writing, we explore past, present, and future predictions, uncovering hidden truths the tarot cards cannot give you alone, and revealing messages the universe wants you to hear. Through remote viewing, we access information beyond the 5 senses, offering detailed insights that can help you navigate life with confidence and clarity. If you're seeking answers, guidance, or a deeper connection to the unknown, you're in the right place. Subscribe and join the journey. Let's unlock the mysteries together.
Leo, removals. Removal van, or the name Haley or Henry. Okay. Removal van, or removing or physical movement. Either going to or have. Then I'm also hearing ADHD, waiting room, doctors, waiting, frustration. I'm getting so frustrated, bored. I'm hearing boarded up, like a house being boarded, okay? I'm also hearing crossing the border, something around the immigration, crossing the border, okay? Crossing a line, crossing a border, okay? So I'm also hearing Rotterdam or Amsterdam. But I'm also hearing things like immigration, okay? But like borders, okay? Things being cross over from here to here. I need to get from here to here, but I need to get through here first, okay? So it's like a divide, the division bell being divided. If you're from the UK, then obviously you know what we're going through at the moment. So excuse my mannerisms, but I am British and I am not far left, put it that way. Okay. Woo, calm down. Okay, so how you doing, Leo? So this is your automatic drawing, automatic writing, remote viewing, all kinds of stuff, past, present, deceased loved ones, all kinds of messages depending on what comes out during the session. Please make sure that you watch the video through its entirety because you never do know what comes out. If you're a narc and you want to leave a comment, feel free because it just helps out the channel. And I will explain a lot about things that are on offer if you want them towards the end. These tarot cards are my own design that I do sell. But I am also need them here so the camera focuses on the white paper and the black background. So I'm hearing background check. Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, Spain. Background check. Also a check up. Doctors. Okay. I'm also hearing child. I forget what they call them in the UK. If you're looking for work or a job, I'm hearing that someone is looking for work outside of their boundaries. Like I'm looking for work, but outside of. Well, I heard the UK, but I'm looking for work outside of something. Okay. But normally if you work with children or people, but mainly children, you have to go for a criminal record check. Okay, and they call it something, what is it, DBS? It's like a deep search, okay. But like I need to go for a checkup, doctor's appointments. I also need to go for a child. Okay, why am I hearing child abuse? Sorry for such messages that are kind of trying to come through. There's so much that I can obviously say on YouTube and then a certain amount of things that I can't. I'm picking up this energy of like, I feel restricted by the things that I can say and the things that I can't actually say. Like, I can only tell you so much. I don't know what message that's coming through or who to, but it feels like I've got so much to say, but I can't find the words to say it, or I'm not allowed to say certain things. I can only... It's like an interview. A View to a Kill, 007, or someone with Cancerian. Okay, then I'm also hearing someone with Cancer. Okay, so we'll kind of move away from this kind of energy here for a second. Start to have a look at another message that's kind of coming through. Because I'm picking up on a lot of like... your first message that I was going to start off with before I kind of come out with all of this was like, there's a hole. Elijah or Lee or Laura or a Lucifer Capricorn. Now, just quickly, briefly, if you haven't seen me before, I read in numerology, which means that I'm reading now in an 8 aspect. So because Leo is an 8, Aquarius is also an 8. So this can relate to anybody that has 8 in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, really doesn't matter, but we're looking for the 8. So if you're a Leo, but you don't have Aquarius in your chart, you can watch Aquarius readings. It wouldn't matter because we're only looking at an 8. Okay, if you're an Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, or your parent, or your family, or your child, then just watch the 8 readings, which is this one, Leo. Okay, so I'm picking up... Oh, I'm also hearing Harris, the name Harris, or Harrison. Okay, but then I'm also picking up harassment. Right? Harassment. Like, I'm going to put you up on a harassment child. What? Harassment child? Rasputin? What on earth's going on? Is there some kind of racial discriminating energies here? I mean, if you're from Britain, man, you're going to know exactly what... Because believe it or not, I'm on YouTube. And believe it or not, I do have a lot of UK followers as well. And I've actually been facing it in the Life Path 7. Someone started to come up to me saying that I am this and I am that and blah, blah, blah. Because I'm not far left. I'm actually kind of in the middle, really. But obviously, a lot of people have also been messaging me saying that, I can't believe and didn't know. We live in America. We're not unsure of what's going on. Our country at the moment is not safe at the moment. There's a hell of a lot going on that I can't really speak too much about. But this could really be some kind of... why am I picking up? There's a 7 and a 7, and then there's a weight between it, like weightlifting on a diet. Weightlifting or on a diet. 7 and 7 is 14. That is a 5. Life Path 5, Sag or Taurus involved. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. So, ADHD, doctors, mental health, fed up with waiting, sick to death of waiting. There's something that I'm missing, okay, that I need, but I can't get it. So it's like 9. You're looking at like a Life Path 9, Virgo, or because we are now in 2025, which makes it a 9, right? So everybody will be going through this. This energy of avoidance, right? I feel like I'm being avoided. I feel like that I can't be bothered. I can't be asked. I've got no energy. Okay. I keep asking and asking and asking, but I'm getting nowhere. From Askham or from Alaska or Alaska. So Alaska may be someone from up north. Okay. Bradford, Leeds, Liverpool, Manchester. Hey, you're right up there. Is it going in Manchester? Shout out to Charlie. Charles Weiss. Charles... I forget what his second name is. Anyway, yeah, definitely picking up Manchester. Hey, up that Destiny. Anyway, so ADHD, frustration, boredom, mental health, can't be bothered, avoiding working, avoiding speaking, avoiding talking, public speaking, public speaking or public talking to the public. Picking up like a tannoy, right? Or a, like, what do they call those? Like where someone shouts down this like thing here, they hold it here. Okay. Like, no, I've got something to say, but nobody's listening to me. I need to draw awareness to something. Okay. Like I don't know, man. What is trying to come out? It's like I've got so much to say, but I'm not allowed to say it. Okay, like I'm being restricted or something. Okay, that I really want to speak, I really want to say something, but I can't. There are certain things that I want to, but I can't. Okay, something coming up around that about public speaking or public demand, right? Then I'm also picking up Cancer of somebody that might have to have something removed, because I'm definitely hearing like removals or moving, or something was removed that stopped me from doing something that I wanted to do. Okay, now that could, like I said, it could be my freedom of speech. Okay, it could be I had an operation and something was removed. Okay, like an eye or a leg. Okay, but something was removed, and because like I said, it could be cancerous. Okay, and that something is like needs to be removed. But it's also like a block that needs to be moved, because it feels like that something is in my way for me getting what I want. Like I can't get what I want because I can't get an answer. Okay, or I can't get through to the doctors or the hospitals or whatever, and like, you know, emergency services and all this sort of stuff. There's some sort of chaotic energy going on here. It feels like a world on fire, basically. Jim Morrison? Jim? Anybody's got J in the name? Or J.A.? J.A. Simpson? Something around prisons going on here. Like I'm restricted by what I can say because of the prison. Prison guard. Okay, Queen's Guard. London. People from London. How are you getting on down there in London? How's things going? Here. Obviously, you're not going to like me anymore if you find out that I'm not one of these, even though I'm a spiritualist and I'm open. I'm still not that woke, not like that. No. No. Because it's illegal, isn't it? You know, it's, you know, you ask these people that are protesting, and then you look at them and you say, well, okay, well, do you understand the actual facts about, you know, that we've got illegal immigration and that there are 6,000 to 7,000 illegal immigrants turning up every week, and that none of these people that are actually protesting actually understand that it's an organised. So everyone now here is walking around in balaclavas, covering their face, covering their eyes, covering their mouth, everything. They're walking around with like Kevlar jackets and God knows what else on, all in Manchester mainly. Okay, and it's you know, they walk up to you and you've got no idea. Like it's not like that in Britain. It never has been. Right? So you don't know whether they mean harm, what they're going to do, or anything. So I don't know where this is coming from. You must live in one of these places. But I've had a lot of hatred on my channel just lately. And I don't follow Tommy Robinson, by the way, person. No, you know, do what you like. I'm my own person here. I have my own thoughts on my own mind. Anyway, so we've got this, because I believe in freedom of speech. Why do I feel like I keep needing to talk about that? Is it something to do with around that? About getting really frustrated about not being able to say certain things here, Aquarius or Leo, well, Leo, but 8s. Let's see. So, ADHD, boredom, frustration, fed up, fatigue, tired, avoiding doctors, avoiding an answer, not being able to get one, not being able to get on, like, at work because I can't be bothered. Okay, and I just can't seem to get on. Getting very distracted just lately. The name Lee or Laura or Leanne. Possible signs of cancer or something that needs to be removed. This can also be like a blockage, okay, of like, how can I do it? Well, I can only really put it in my terms of like something that I am actually waiting on, having Aquarius and Venus and Mercury. I'm waiting on my ADHD, okay, and I've just been told that I've got to possibly wait another 8 months. So I need to go and see my doctor and ask her if she can provide me with a service that she can give me the medication until the other people, the psychiatrist, right to choose, sort their shit out, and then allow me to have medication. So I've got to try and get medication from my doctor that will allow me to have that before they prescribe it, because there's a God knows how long wait. It's even worse now. So, yeah. Oh man, I'm so annoyed. Forgive me, Leo. Something like that, right? I can't get an answer. There is something that needs to be done or said first, either like paperwork or something that is stopping me from doing what I really want to do. I can't do it, right? And I really need it, but I can't have it, right? So it's around a habit. Some of you might be trying to stop eating or drinking or something like that, and I really want it, but I can't have it. Okay. Some of you, it might just be really simple. I'm sorry to say, but like, oh, it's a twat flame that I can't have because they're with someone else. I'm sure that there is more important things going on in life. But like, you know, oh, they're my twat flame, and, you know, I really want them, but I can't have them because they're with someone else. You know, it could be something like that. But I really want whatever this is, but I can't seem to get it. You know, they've ran out, or I just can't seem to get an answer from a doctor or a hospital or anything that's going on. Can't seem to get one, right? Can't seem to catch a break at the moment. Some of you, it's simple as that. There's so much work to do. I don't even get a chance to have a break. I don't know why I'm also picking up. I'm just going to put this one out there. Like, I don't seem to get a holiday or anything. Like, because I'm being asked to work all the time and I don't seem to get a break. So they're asking me to work all the way through. I'm just going to put it straight out there as well. A lot of this is also mental health that I'm suffering with. Like ADHD, I can't seem to get out my own way because I can't seem to find the energy, the time, the thought space. Like, my mind is just so cluttered with everything. I can't seem to like organize shit. Like, there's just shit everywhere. It's just, some of you have just moved, right? You've just moved, and there's like, you know, I'm at work all bloody day. I come home, I've just moved, and there's all these boxes everywhere, and I can't seem to find the effort or the time to get all of this done, and I need to do this, and I need to do that, and I'm getting overwhelmed by the amount of things that I need to do. And some of this could also be people that are suffering through like mental health, like ADHD, and I'm getting very overwhelmed by the amount of things that need doing and organising, and I've got like appointments and I can't get an answer there, and I've got this going on, and that's not working, and this isn't working, and now I've got shit everywhere, and I've got to clear that up. But when I clear that up, this is like more of a mess, and like it's right. It feels like that, you know, the world seems to be crumbling in on me and very chaotic at the moment, and I just can't seem to find the time to do the things that I still don't even want to do. It's like, because there could be like depression, like just the simplest things of life. I don't seem to have the time to do those, because when I have got the time, I have to clear up, and I've got to fucking organize all this stuff that we've just moved, right? And because of that, now, you know, I haven't got the time to relax. Jax or Jackie? Jackie, picking up a big Jackie. The big Jackie. Okay, Big Jack. Jack. Jack and Jill, the name Jill. Or a pill. Jagged little pill. Could be, like I said, it could be medicine. You know, I'm waiting to get my prescription, or could be my case, like a subscription, really. But like, I feel like I'm going mad. Like, I just need whatever, right? I just like feel like I'm going crazy, and I want an answer to what the hell is going on with me, and I need someone to just bloody help here. Right? I mean, if you're from the UK, you'll know exactly how I mean, or what I mean, with medication not being readily available, and also the state of the UK at the moment. Well, they don't care about us anymore. That's the trouble. Our country doesn't care about us anymore at all. Like, we're not allowed to raise a flag. We're not allowed to speak up. We're not allowed to say anything. We can't sing the national anthem. If you speak out against certain things publicly, okay, not so much online, but mainly like in groups of people, if you speak out publicly, you can be arrested. You can't. It's all classed as discrimination now. Everything, because of the far left. So discrimination. So like when it comes to things like myself, that's lived here my whole life. From here, everything else, I need doctor's appointments. I can't get them. I need medication. I can't get them. We're in debt, serious debt. There's no room at the hotel for the English people anymore. I need medication. You can't get it. I'm sorry. There's so much of a backlog because there's so many people here. You can't get it. I'm sorry. There's no room at the inn. You can't go on holiday anymore because you can't get a hotel anymore because they're taken up. Right, so I want to go on holiday and I want to stay at a B&B. Sorry, can't stay at the B&B anymore. They're full. Right, so people can't go on holiday. So everywhere over the country is literally now suffering by, that used to be a tourist attraction is no longer a tourist attraction because they're losing money because nobody's going to that place of the country. Right, so some of this I can feel it. Like you want to go on holiday, but there's no room at the inn. Okay, there just doesn't seem to be any room. Okay, now before people start kicking off at the mouth or whatever, okay, I'm a channeler. Okay, I channel what people are going through. Okay, whatever has happened is not always my opinion. Okay, even if I'm talking, it's not just my opinion. I'm channeling what someone is going through in their mind or in their life. Okay, don't look at Steve, me being me. I'm just a conduit for messages that come through in the form of a story of what's going through in someone's mind, in their life, and in their feelings. It's called a psychic, an actual one, right? Because I am so sick of these people at the moment coming on my channel. You're not a psychic, I'm a psychic, and I'm a medium, and you've got no idea, you're just a fake and blah, blah, blah. And you go to their channel and there's no evidence whatsoever of these people that are just leaving baby shit mouth. Shit mouth. I just want to be mouthy and talk shit. Okay. No evidence to back it up. Gets on my nerves. Okay, so don't watch. It's up to you what you watch. So ADHD, mental health, brain fog, confusion, clutter. Possibly my room I'm overwhelmed by all the stuff, so I'm not clearing up, I'm not tidying up. I'm getting overwhelmed by the amount of things that I need doing, but I just can't separate the tasks that need doing. Okay, very much of an ADD problem there. Now, some of this is where some of you have just moved, and there possibly isn't any ADHD there. It's just the fact that we've just moved. There's so much clutter. There's so many things that need doing. The doors, the windows need painting. This needs doing, that needs doing, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And there's too much, not enough time in the day and too much work that needs to be done. Possible underlines of ADD by getting overwhelmed and over-emotional by the amount of stuff that needs doing. Getting slightly frustrated throughout the day. Can't be bothered, can't be asked, lost motivation. Okay. Some of you are just working too hard because prices of everything has gone up and you're now needing to work extra hard, especially if you've just moved, because now you need to apply yourself even more and you pretty much just put more pressure on yourself. Picking up an energy of Scorpio, a life path 4, Scorpio or Aries, okay, of I feel pressured, okay. I feel pressure also in my mind. Some of you have got high cholesterol or high blood pressure. Okay. But it could be to do with doctors, hospitals, checkups, blood pressure, high blood pressure, hyper diabetic. Hypo. That's also Haley. Henry. Harry. So, to go over it. ADHD, mental health, doctors, appointments. Can't seem to get through. People are not listening. I'm talking, but no one's listening. I'm asking, but I need help. I need something removed from my body or something that's in the way. Okay. Now, pick up 3 messages there. I've just moved. There's something in the way. It needs moving. It needs removing so we can put something there. There is something on my body that needs removing because it's there and I don't want it there. Okay. That's another message, whatever that's relating to. There is something in my mind that's there that I don't want it to be there anymore. So I need medication to help me with that. Or there's a blockage because I need to talk to this person first before I know, right? Can't get through to this person because I need to talk to this person first to find out if they could, like, it's some sort of like relaying a message on to someone to find out what the answer is before I can get it, right? It's like through the chain of command, right? I need to go here first through the chain of command, and then I need to do that through the chain of command, and that blah, blah, blah. Someone could be a commando. I don't know. It could be in the war or something, but it's like I need to go through the ranks, through the chain of command. Some of this could be like legal, illegal, immigration. It can also be like courts, court action and appearances. And in order to be able to do that, I need to go through the chain of command. So I need to start off here, and then that goes to this person, and then it goes to that person, and then that person, and then this is the, well, possible Libra or justice, judgment or justice department before I get the answer that comes back down the chain to let me know what the answer is, right? Because I can't speak to this person directly. So some of this could be like ex-husband, wife, something like that. You're not allowed to see me. I'm not allowed to see you. There are sanctions and borders put in the way. Okay, that would be child services, social services, child services, child protection. Okay, it's also like police protection is also what I'm picking up. Like I am protected by, because I am on the run from a fucking lunatic or something. And this is my ex and they're a narcissist, they're violent, blah, blah, blah. And I need to keep the distance and keep the peace. And the only way we can do that is by not communicating. Okay. So Katie. Okay. Kate or Katie or another cat. Could be someone that has Leo or Aquarius in their chart. Okay. Charlotte. Chariot. Both Puff 7 Cancerian. Right. So just so you've got the actual messages. I can't get through. I have to go up the chain of command, and then I have to get the message that comes back down. Okay, but I need someone to get a message through to this person so they know, so then I can find out what the answer is, yes or no. Like, can I get medication? Hold on, I'll ask, blah, 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 yes or no. Okay. Children, okay, police, whatever it is, there's a barrier here. Has to go through here, but you can't get through there yourself. Okay. So, like I said, that could be immigration. Okay. Then you've got this moving, where you've possibly moved. There's a load of stuff that needs organising, doing, blah, blah, blah. Now I've got to unpack, blah, all this sort of stuff. There's a lot of shit in the way. Generally, if I look at it and think, okay, well, thank God my life's not as complicated. My room is just full of shit because I'm printing and I've got paper everywhere and I'm, all this sort of stuff, and I've got ADD, and I can concur how goddamn frustrating that can be just with like such little stuff, right? Whatever is little can be very large, right? Some of you, it's dieting, and it's this. What reading was it? I think it was Pisces. Life Path 3 or Pisces. I said like there's this hole or this void, like something that's missing. And then it was also, what was it? Something I forget now. It's very similar to that reading, really. But yeah, missing. I'm missing in action. Jackson, Jackie, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Captain Jack, Captain Morgan. So that would be a devil, Capricorn. I'm also picking up someone that's trying to stop alcohol, drug addiction or alcohol. Captain Jack Morgan, that's like whiskey. So moving, trying to get things moving, trying to get motivated, trying to my best, just trying. But it's like everything I try seems to fail. Like I always seem to hit a brick wall. Like it's like, I get so far and I get so much information, and then there's something stopping me from being able to get what I want. Right? Like some important person says, "Oh no," you're like, for fuck's sake, man. Like, because this could be like I'm also picking up someone that's got a criminal record. Okay, like I want a job, but I can't get a job because, back in the day I did something, and it's on my record, and because it's on my record, I can't get what I want because it's on my record. Like for instance, right, some of this could be a criminal record in any form, but a lot for me, ADHD, like, is obviously you're missing dopamine, right? So because I'm 50 years old nearly, in my day, ADHD wasn't a thing. People didn't know about it, okay? So when you have ADD, you obviously can go down a road of addiction because your brain is searching for dopamine release. So you can have food, drugs, alcohol, binge eating, fucking all sorts of stuff, sex, gambling, whatever you flavour, it can be all of them really. But, you can get yourself going down that road because of the ADD. But then, you see, in Britain, they won't give you a stimulant when a stimulant is possibly what you may need. And they're like, oh, no, we can't give you a stimulant because of your past. That was 12 years ago, bruv. I've been 12 years clean, abstinent on nothing. Okay, so, like, where's the blockage? Are you judging me by my past? I can't get the one thing that would help my weight, to lose weight and blah, 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 and all of these things that it might help with. And I can't get that because of this piece of paper or this, doctor's thing that says, oh, this is all of my back past here, right? Could be something as simple as that, but it's annoying because it's a record of, a criminal record or a doctor's record or a certificate of what's gone on in my whole life. Because that's there, I can't physically get here to where I need to be. That would help, right? Do you see what I'm saying? So however that relates to you, Leo or Aquarius or Life Path 8, that is the frustrating part of this reading, is needing to get here, but I can't. Okay. I want a job. Can't because of my past. Because of my criminal record. I need a DBS check. Can't get it. I want to work with children, but I can't because of a violent history or a violent past or a drug addictive past or something like that. And I can't get it signed because of my past. Right? So being judged. So let's see. There's that. There's a big message there for you guys. What have we done? 32 minutes. Okay, that's that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the other side, and this is where I try to come up with another message, but a lot of the times that is all I can kind of pick up for you. So what we do is we draw a load of cards on top of this energy. Now it's open, and we're going to look for messages of a conclusion to this that could come up in the cards, because this could just be a very present timeline. So given the messages, I now look for those messages of what's coming up because of this message here. Okay, so this is what you get on the join button. Plus, you also get all of your weekly readings. I think I did yours yesterday if you're on the join button, your weekly reading. Okay, and what I can tell you over on there seemed like a very good start, but then it ended up sabotage, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So there was a lot of that. I'm sure that was your reading. I can't remember. But yeah, you get all of your weekly readings, and then you also get the extendeds of these if you are over there. If you wish to join, the join button is there. It's only $3 or $4 per month for you to do so. Really does help me out if you do that. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Please do not forget that one, guys, because that is such a big one, is to just leave a like and a comment. Okay, and then try to watch the video all the way through. And if you would be so kind, is to watch another video after this one that belongs to me. That really helps because that's the audience retention rate, is to keep it steady and keep it going all the way through. And then the click-through rate is what you watch after this, okay? If that's one of my videos, great, I really appreciate it because that makes you to promote my channel, okay? So that would really help. If you want to buy a reading or you want to buy the cards, look below. You will find the link to the app. And the app has got all of my social media, all of the things that you can purchase and buy, including readings and physical and also metaphysical stuff. Okay. Really would appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Hopefully see you on the join button and I'll see you soon.